Hello everybody, welcome! I'm Ursa and this is the jungle. Quite a luscious and thick jungle we have today because we're playing as Brazil. You wonderful viewers who have been enjoying the content over the last couple of weeks will know that I'm playing with mods at the moment that increase and improve every single civilization in the game to give them more unique units, more unique improvements. And Brazil, well, is exactly the sort of civ I was looking forward to playing with. I will tell you about them in a second. As ever, if you want to play along, come along to the Discord. You can get not only the save file to play this exact game onto your computer, but you can also see all of the mods that I use when playing these games. You'll need a few to set this one up because we are playing a blank map, as you can see. No, it's not blank, it's arboreal. We're back with the delightful alternate cartography map script mod. It's beautiful, arboreal, somewhere deep in the dense, sprawling forests of the world. Only humans debate whether or not they should even bother coming down from the trees. Yes, I have generated a map that's almost entirely rainforest. This will probably be a good idea, right? Until the fires start. Let's not think about that. So everybody, grab yourselves a drink, sit down, relax, get comfortable for this series. And do note that as we go through, you may notice that the city names may be different. Well, there are a couple of very special occasions coming up for a channel supporter, and we couldn't have that going unrecognized, so let's all enjoy and get started. But before we get started today, this is Ursa. Ursa was expelled from Oxford University's Civ 6 program. Sad, alone, scared, Ursa made his way to the fabled Promised Land, the University of Sancor. But unfortunately, the vampire Lord Sucklington refused to let Ursa attend without 50,000 signatures on his application to enroll. So Ursa travelled. Whilst looking for subscribers, Ursa was trapped by crabs, and the evil Crustus the Enraged. All seemed lost. Ursa would go no further. He had failed. But then, to the east, they arrived. The early bears. Freeing Ursa from crabtivity, the early horde marched straight to the University of Sancor, screeching, Huzzah! At the doors till Lord Sucklington had no option but to let Ursa in. He had done it. With the early bears' help, he had enrolled. Thank you, everyone. You really do make dreams come true. Now all Ursa has to do is pass his first year, but I'm sure that'll be fine. Right? Turn 1, no, not turn 1, haha, got you there, it's turn 136, because, ladies and gentlemen, today we are playing a medieval start. Now, this is my second favourite start in the game after the Renaissance start. If you have never played a later game start before, oh boy, do I recommend giving it a go. Now, I know this is something that does split opinion a little bit. A lot of people love the beginning of the game and it's the most favourite part for them. I understand that, I respect it, but even if you are somebody with that opinion, I would urge you, go away and have a play with a late start game at some point soon, because you may just remember how brilliant they are. With a medieval start, you start with all of the techs in the ancient and classical eras. We can't build ancient era wonders, which is a little bit of a problem, but we start with 2 settlers, a few extra units, some builders, more population when we settle cities, and districts are slightly discounted. If you fancy a game with a little bit more pace to it, I honestly couldn't recommend it more. It's Deity, it's standard speed, by the way. Now, we're playing as Brazil. Magnanimous Brazil wants great people and will even refund 20% of their cost if you get them. I like that. What I like more is the Amazon, and specifically Amazon Prime, which lets me watch things for free, although it's not free because I have to give them at least 3 gallons of blood a year. It's fine! Rainforest tiles provide 1 adjacency bonus for campuses, commercial hubs, holy sites, and theatre square districts and give appeal instead of anti-appeal. Ooh, ignore the minus. As soon as it's in my borders, this will flip and show you good appeal. Now, I will confess, I have put 1 mod on called Spare Beliefs, because I wanted to make a religion and pantheon in this game that really got to enjoy Pedro at its finest. So yes, I will be going for a work ethic Pedro build with Amazon and Rainforest adjacency on holy sites. Look, it's gonna happen. It was gonna happen. Just accept it. And because of that, before we even settle the first city, we're going to go Classical Republic immediately and plop in Revelation to get our profit points going nice and quickly. Then we're going to go Land Surveyors, because buying early game tiles often is something you have to do, and urban planning for a tiny bit of extra production. Diplomatic League will help us to befriend any city-state that we find. I'm going to send my scout down the river. Oh look, more rainforest. Now I'll send the archer this way. Oh look, more rainforest. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes I play very balanced maps on this channel. Sometimes I do not. I'm not even really that sorry. This one's going to be a lot of fun. I think this settler is going to head down the river whilst this one heads towards the dyes. I'm going to settle on top of them to work them immediately. Looks like the river goes off in that direction as well. There's more rainforest to the south. You just get used to the fact there's a lot of rainforest everywhere. Move even further. Oh, not rainforest because it's marsh. I guess that counts. So the capital, beautiful, on dyes with elephants. Actually 2 sets of dyes. This will get us to our pantheon nice and quickly. We're going to get the holy site down as soon as we can. We want to put it amongst a total perfect ring of rainforest. That's the ideal. We're not going to be chopping anything down. Well, unless we need fire breaks, in which case we may chop some down, but let's hope it doesn't get that bad. Some districts, like campuses, are going to be fine being amongst mountains, but holy sites actually get +2 from every rainforest as opposed to the +1 from the mountain. So I think we will buy that tile and just go plonk and get this holy site down as soon as we can, whilst the builder goes over to work the elephants. Research wise, I see no point in not taking apprenticeship, which is my usual route in this game, and feudalism to get me extra builders. Bears Governor Overhaul. I love this mod so much, all with new artwork now, which I really like. I normally go Pioneer because it gives me 2 population. If you haven't seen this mod, by the way, sorry, I'm just steaming ahead without telling people what this is. This is an overhaul for all the governors in Civ 6. It makes it much more like Civ 5. Every governor has a type of industry or commerce that it is related to. Some effects apply to the city, but most are empire-wide. If you haven't played with this mod, again, I would massively recommend it. Pioneer is all about expansion and food. All of these governors, as soon as you adopt them, something happens in your capital. So for instance, I would get 2 population in my capital immediately upon giving myself the Pioneer. Additionally, when I put it into a city, settlers will not reduce population in that city at all. I think I really like this. You know I like this. It's just the best. So we're going to go through it. Look at that. 2 extra population in my capital immediately. And I could open up on other governors. That would give me some more boosts like Eureka's, Inspirations, Envoys, Extra Faith, Builders, Traders, Walls, Melee Units, Spies. But I think for now, we're going to go for Surplus Logistics. Oh, no. Change my mind on that. Resettlement, Land Acquisition, and Urban Boom. This will give me extra production towards settlers, a new population in every city I found, 4 extra tiles, and 2 housing and 2 amenities in every city. Very good. And you can see we are already working on our profit. No classical era great people this game, so no Isildur or Imhotep. Means you see people that you don't normally see, which I quite like. It also means because we're not using the regular governors, we're not just going to see an endless Pingala rush for no reason whatsoever. Quite fun, really. Wait, now here's the thing. I have my settler ready to go. I might actually wait and settle in 3 turns. Just move away a little bit more. We want some space in our cities. There's a whole world here. A whole world of rainforest for us to go and see. I think I might wait to settle because I get myself the extra pop and also the extra tiles. So we're just going to make use of it. Pantheon, as I say, the Spare Beliefs mod basically puts endless copies of every single Pantheon in, so you can choose what you get. Although we actually did get Sacred Path because you can see all of these, there's only 1 entry. That means nobody had actually chosen it so far. So we didn't even need this mod. It was pointless. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to give the AI. I've actually, this is not good. I've made this game harder. The AI is going to all go for the 3 settler. I can just guarantee it. So, yeah, problem. Never mind, it does not perturb us from our sacred path. Extra faith from rainforest tiles on holy sites. Oh yes, this is going to be a 12 faith holy site. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. One more turn, and my second city will spring into glorious action. Doesn't appear to be anyone else in this crazy world so far. That's not a bad thing. I don't mind that at all. Really should keep an eye out for some settlement spots though, because I'm gonna need to spread out at some point. Alright, the Pioneer is established. That means we should get an extra pop and 4 extra tiles when I settle my second city. There we go. It's a beautiful city. Looks lovely. Extra tiles, 3 pop. Medieval era starting means that you get +1 population in every city and a 3 monument, which is really cool. If you haven't played this later start before, you really need to. It will just give you such a breath of fresh air for any game you're playing. Really fun. Now, the holy site. I want to make sure, again, we're getting these maximum +12s. I also need to start to tessellate all of my districts a little bit. There's a few that I want to put down. Things like preserves, because don't forget, as soon as I own lots and lots of rainforest, these preserves will be very good. This is where Brazil gets a little bit complicated. Rainforest still gives me -1 appeal. Rainforest in my territory gives me +1 appeal. So you can see this tile is -1 because 3 rainforests are detracting, but these 2 rainforests are improving. And it's not until you get to this one that it actually gets better. So we will be able to put preserves down at some point. It just might be quite tough. Don't worry about it. We'll get that. It'll be fine. Oh, the end of the world as we know it. Coast, turtles, sugar. The rainforest does end. I'm almost disappointed by that. I kind of wanted to be in the jungle forever. Can we just pretend that it doesn't end? Can we pretend the sea doesn't exist? I think that would be a fair and reasonable thing to do. Ta-da! The holy site is complete, giving me era score and 12 faith per turn, which is just a ridiculous number. I feel like getting a religion as soon as possible is the way to go. So let's build the shrine next. Now, you might ask yourself, why was I really excited to play Brazil with these mods? Well, let me show you. Brazil still has its unique battleship, the Street Carnival, and the Copacabana. Nothing has changed there, but we have a unique unit. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of this completely. The Bandiriant? Something like that. It is a unique ranger. I know, I hear you. There is no improvement on the Highlander. I get it. It's a wonderful, perfect unit, but just hear me out here. It's available at gunpowder, not rifling. Let me show you. This is rifling. Rifling, as it should, gives me nothing. By the way, I've always found it really weird that line inventory isn't on rifling. That one is very strange. But look all the way down here. Gunpowder, rangers. They're really cool as well. They can build forts. They've got a build charge for it. And if they kill something, they get 25% of their combat strength for the defeated unit in culture and gold. So yes, I will absolutely be using recon units in this game. And it gets even better. Fortaleza, a unique ability to construct one of these in a rainforest. You can put it anywhere, to be fair. They give gold and culture, extra gold if they're adjacent to water, extra culture if they're adjacent to rainforest. It's really cool. You have to put them next to a bonus or luxury resource, but this is a good way of improving the rainforest to give you a bunch more gold and culture. Oh, did I mention they culture bomb as well? They culture bomb as well. So we're going to be making a rainforest paradise this game. It's going to be beautiful. Oh, a tribal village. That's actually the first one I found in this massive rainforest so far. The sea. Oh my lord, this jungle isn't as complete as I would have liked to have been, but never mind. My unique district, by the way, is unlocked at humanism, so we haven't got to wait too long. Not long at all. 40 gold in a tribal village. I feel that's a little underwhelming, but never mind. Look at these turtles, spices, ties. This is an area of the forest we really need to be getting into. Looks like the first districts that people are building seem to be, oh, these aren't districts, are they? Just the general card's been put in. Very aggressive AI. No, somebody's gone for a theatre square, and there's a few campuses going down as well. Different games, same AI. They always like doing a very similar thing, don't they? Somebody's also got themselves a holy site. No matter, we're not up against it today. The shrine is complete. Yeah, I've started building some settlers now. I could rush the religion really quickly, but I've got the points coming in. Not too worried about that. So instead, pumping more settlers out to make sure that we're utilizing all of the land around us. It's rainforest. We should be exploiting it. It's what Brazil does best. Oh, there's somebody over on my right-hand side. Who is it? Who else lives in this jungle? Saivia. Wanted to meet you. Love to sample your hospitality. Yeah, go on then. Do you like some luxuries? Oh, you're going to pay basically nothing for them. Well, you don't get them then. My luxuries sell for top dollar and only top dollar. Good thing about a later start as well is I can send a delegation and open borders immediately. Did I just pay 1 gold per turn for that? I feel like I've just been mugged. Never mind. Signy. On Signy was Arabia. Wanted to meet you. Yep. Exchange capital ideas. You're over there. And Mexico City. Oh, Mexico City is such a friend of Brazil. Entertainment complex districts reaching 3 tiles further. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna like you. Paid another gold per turn for open borders with Arabia. Both of them are gonna just dislike me immediately. But hey, we're making an effort, you know? I'm trying to make friends. Oh, the rainforest really does end with floodplains and Geneva. Geneva, first meet. Can I just say, that is amazing. Bam. Uluru. Oh, that's beautiful. Very high appeal as well. And we have revealed a bunch of the map and given myself 15% bonus science. I just nab Mexico City whilst I'm at it, you know? Why not? Okay, land is slowly revealing itself to us. What other secrets are we going to get? That's better. See, look, just waiting a single turn and I can sell my luxuries for way more gold than I could before. Brilliant. More settlers then. Let's just get these out, and it means I haven't got to build one. Is it too early to think about victory conditions? I feel like it probably is. It's just something about a preserve setup here that really does make me quite happy. It's going to be difficult to get breathtaking in every tile. I mean, you can see just the edge rainforest is struggling, but it does culture bomb, and you know I like a culture bomb. I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. I can't help myself. We have to. Gonna have to actually start marking out the district spaces where I can get full rainforest adjacency here. Make sure they tessellate as well as possible. The setup won't be perfect, but it will be pretty good as long as I remember where things are gonna go at all times. These are either going to be preserves or holy sites. I haven't quite worked out the specifics yet. In fact, yeah, some of them won't be perfect at all. There's a little bit of missing rainforest on tile by tile basis, but it's pretty close. Holy site, finished. Build the shrine as soon as work ethic gets finished in 15 turns or less. Oh yeah. Then we're going to have some rather ridiculous Brazilian productive cities. Savia was so quick on Machu Picchu. It's ridiculous. I mean, good on you, but ridiculous nonetheless. Mitla, another scientific city-state, and I am the first meet on that as well. Interesting. Okay, well, it is trying to push me towards getting campuses. Maybe we go scientific Brazil. Brazil is such a flexible civ. I mean, obviously they work really well with culture, but there's something to be said for leaning into the city-states that you're given on a map. If it's pushing you in a certain direction, don't be silly. Take the bonus yields. Go for the campuses if you're going to get another bunch of science on every single construction. Like, that's huge. Bam. Preserve. Finished. Appeal is mostly there. If I start settling around it, you will start to see this increase and increase and increase. Just taking this rainforest, for instance, will turn this tile into +4. Same with this one. So there's a lot we can do. A lot we can do with this sort of stuff. But here is a coastal city. City number 3. Goodness me. That is a smoking mountain. I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It's not a problem. Probably not an issue. Oh yeah, I'm building a grove. Of course I'm building a grove. Oh, who wouldn't build a grove? The culture will actually push me towards my unique building really quickly. City number 4. I tell you what, the extra tiles make this so much easier. It's like playing Russia. Just all the extra land around it immediately. Delicious. 20 iron in a tribal village. You don't see strategics in a tribal village very often. It's something that should pop up way more than it feels that it does to me. I might be wrong. Oh yeah, Savia, we're gonna have problems. This is an amazing mountain pass city. Like, you just try and take this. Actually, no, let me just change my opinion on that. Please don't try and take that. Retreat that idea as soon as possible. Ursa regrets making that suggestion. Very much does. Apprenticeship and industrial zones now sorted. Yeah, I think campuses are definitely on the way now. Something I want to build. Let's just lean into these city-states as soon as we can. Feudalism. Put scripture in, and serfdom. Better builders. Always better builders. Another city-state. Alas, that one has been met, but it's okay. Well, I have a lot of spare faith. Like a lot of spare faith. What am I going to do with it? Shall I get my profit earlier? Or do I save the faith for something better? Let's get the profit earlier for now. Oh, both civs are discovering the fact that they actually do, after all, love me. Of course you do. Of course you do. Everyone wants to be my friend until I choose to make war with you. That's the way this goes. Oh, it pains me so to not pick feed the world, but work ethic is too good in this particular situation. Given how much crazy faith I am earning, I'm thinking a building would be a really good second pick. Let's go for the Gurdwara. Yeah, and then I've got production and food covered all at once. And okay, yeah, that's pretty good. I have 48 production in my capital, 39 product. Yeah, okay, we're gonna be fine. I think we're going to be fine. Scripture, serfdom, and now settlers. We're gonna start throwing them out as soon as we can. 100 faith in a tribal village. Wow, that's quite a bit of faith. You didn't need to give me all of that. And I'm gonna say yes, but it wasn't needed. Okay, the grove is finished. Some good yields have already appeared. I think we lean into the city-states here. Yeah, universities are going to give us +4 science. +6 campus. They've even got the mountain range for it. Let's do it. Then I won't worry about it. I know I've got unique districts. I should throw them down. I should do some projects. There's time. And sometimes rushing projects can take away from the actual construction of your empire, you know? Speaking of, oh no. Okay, the volcano may have removed a bunch of the rainforest here. Oh, it did. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's now a +8. Good to know. That's something we need to keep an eye on that, because the rainforest is it's not, fireproof. Oh dear. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it'll regrow, right? Is that how rainforest works? It regrows. You can famously do as much damage to it as you want and it's all fine. I think that's probably it. Give me a beautiful campus, please. Thank you. Huge chunk of science. AI is going to go pretty heavy on science here. With this much rainforest around, they'll always see it as the district that can be built easiest. A library +4. Oh yeah. This is a yield-based empire. A sort of adjacency yield-based empire with nothing else we do matters. It's just yields. Voting time. There's only one religion, so can we vote for this, please? Thank you. And scientific city-states. Yes, give me all of your votes, please. Please, yay, I got 2 points. I thought they'd want to help me. Grove is finished here as well. As the territory expands, you'll see this sort of filling itself in a little bit more. Coupe is going to be very strong on this map. Oh boy. Hey, you love it. You love to see it. You don't have much gold though. You don't get my stuff. La Venta. To know religious city-states exist. Mogadishu down here as well. Savia, by the way, has gone 0 military. What is this play? I love it. It's like an alternative form of Scythian tactic. And Kabul is here. Are you sure you want to be going 0? Very odd. You should send out help. Tamiris, is everything okay? Want to chat anything through? Minatore. Want to meet you. Swap capitals. A kill. How does everyone have a natural wonder except me? What's going on here? Honestly. Education. There is the universities now +8 science, because Mittler obviously has joined in the party. Yeah, I'm just building these science buildings. They're too good. Actually, I'm gonna start evangelizing my religion really early. I know. Who is this? What have you done with Ursa Ryan? I very rarely do this in a timely fashion, but I do kind of want to go into a golden age next time out. So the university's being finished. The campuses are producing some good stuff. Let's get machinery. Gee, how many archers do I own? Quite a few. At least one. I could levy a couple more, maybe? Or just build them? I have no defensive force in case barbs come, so yeah. Okay, let's just build a couple of archers, get the machinery boost. We need to actually make sure we get all these boosts if we can. Sort of alliance I want. I kind of want to settle over towards here. I'm going to gamble on a cultural alliance with Scythia. Yes. Strange one, I know. Very strange one, I know. And in the other direction, Saladin, if you give me... You've got a decent army, but we'll go research alliance. You seem to be pretty keen on making those scientists. I'll lean into that. I could go for divine right really quickly, but I'm actually going to go towards humanism faster. Yeah, today I want to unlock my unique building as quick as I can. Time to evangelize. I think I'm going to go 4 1 science for every 4 followers of a religion. This gives you way more science than you think it's going to. +5 at the moment. Lovely. I just love seeing this. Look at it. 24 production, 24 faith. Oh, as soon as it goes down, cities they go into overdrive. Bam. Holy site is done, but needs the religion, which is on the way. I think Kabul will give me most visibility here, so my envoy goes to you. Yay! Oh, there's loads of the map in that direction. That's nice to see. That's really nice to see. The volcano elephants have given me era score. Of course they have. They're honestly just happy to be alive at this point. Watch this city. 7.1 production. 7.1. And bam, 38.3. Oh, the holy site. Holy site says, hello, evangelize the belief once again. I'm going to go for missionary zeal. I never get this one. Moving my missionaries around at full speed regardless. Oh, that's quality of life if ever I've seen one. Valletta. Oh my lord. Oh, people have really gone for Valletta, but that's a city-state that I could get on board with. Being able to use my 144 faith per turn to pray stuff in. Yes, please. Again, just watch this. 9.5 production. Bam. 28.7. Not the best holy site, this one. It's only 16 production, not 24. But we're just going to have to live with that failure, you know? We grin and bear it because we have to. Back to settler production now that we've got the university up and running and the Gurdwara. Bit of extra. I mean, just so much stuff is going on in my capital right now, although my capital's not the biggest city. My second city is now starting to accelerate beyond. Oh, you like it when you see any sort of city just taking the mantle and going, yes, we can do this better. It's the sort of self-start that I'm looking for in this empire. That's the sort of Brazilian ingenuity I want to see. Another campus, 10 population city. We're up to 77 science per turn now. Get these libraries down. We will be the science monster of this game. The reason I am looking to settle over in this direction a little bit is these are different continents. I want to get off my original continent as fast as I can. Actually, Africa over there is a good place to go because Pioneer can give 2 food and production as well as 15% bonus faith and gold to any city on a foreign continent. It's like Casa. We want to see it. I really like 50% bonus on settlers, but natural philosophy at the moment is looking particularly attractive for me. 112 science. We have got to the 100 mark first. Off we go. Off we go. Oh, I could build Kilwa, but I'd have to give up a tile around my preserve. Or I can build Kilwa in this city. 22 turns. Oh, it doesn't feel the fastest. I think I'm going to give it a go. We're going to give it a go. Go on, Kilwa. Get off there. I just got a 3 technology from a tribal village. Sure. That's crazy. Astronomy. I could build Patala Palace. Would be surprisingly useful if I did that. Oh, don't tempt me. Other religions are starting to pop up now. Feed the World is right next to me. Feed the World. Okay, right. What's going to happen is that the game is going to just tease me for not going Feed the World by building nothing but Feed the World. I really hope there'd be a pass through that mountain. That is annoying. I've moved the settler there for seemingly no reason. To the coast. Printing. And guilds. Chichen Itza is available. Yes, I was aware of Chichen Itza. Yes, I am very curious about getting Chichen Itza. First, though, +2 food in every city and 15% growth rate in all cities. Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Zulu. Hello. You're gonna love me. I am all about peace and love and harmony and absolutely not stealing things from you. I don't know why you would even think I would. So that's guilds. Humanism is getting mighty close now. Ancestral Hall. We gotta go Ancestral Hall. I'm sorry. It's too good. I'm using all of my non-rainforest tiles to build a lot of these districts, by the way. For me, it kind of makes sense. Gold Rush and the Finisher means that all trade routes to my capital gain 2 food and 2 production in their starting city. So, yep, domestic trade, building roads, that's the sort of thing that we will have a lot of success with. Not my usual setup, but one that works very nicely. We have 13 turns left of the medieval era, so I'm thinking at the moment, does it make sense for me to try and force through a couple more medieval era great people? So at the moment, we've got generals, admirals, engineers, merchants, writers. They're the ones that haven't quite been utilized fully yet. I could go for a writer. We could go Chaucer. It'd give me a couple of books. Extra governors with this model is always very handy. We could go for iron. We need to build a commercial hub, but let's do that. Let's just save it for later. It gives me a chunk of merchant points later, and it cycles through a couple more of these merchants. Yeah, I think in the longer run, that's going to work very nicely. Did I have any niter, by the way? I did. Like, okay, to the south of me. That's fine. That's good. Time for gunpowder and my unique unit. That is very much something I'm looking forward to. So we finished the Ancestral Hall, which means I can now put my 5th city down, the first settlement on Africa. And it has 2 sources of wine that I can immediately go and grab, which is beautiful. Now, does it preserve just bomb neutral tiles? It does. That's a shame. All right, so if that's the case, we need to make sure that we are working tiles. They're going to give us the best bonus. A preserve is going to be unlikely to be the one that works this perfectly for us, so let's just go for that immediately. And the trader, now with a 6-4 route to my capital, is going to go and build a road so that I can actually get settlers to the front line quicker now. Well, Pioneer's finished. What else can we get ourselves? Cardinal car might be fun, actually. Extra production towards holy sites and holy site buildings will help me to get off the ground quicker. Religious units being cheap is fun. Cities following my religion give me 1 culture, 1 faith, 1 immunity. Let's just do Cardinal. Cardinal's good fun. Oh no, that is the one thing I did not want to see on this game. Fire started. Where? Over here. Okay, that's far enough away. The chances of this getting all the way to me are pretty slim. If the rainforest fire gets through at any point. Oh We don't want to think about that. We really, really do not. The thing we need to remember is that this is not apocalypse mode. So fires don't automatically spread. Sometimes they just peter out. It is a little bit what we're hoping for in this instance. I will not lie. I will not and cannot lie about that one. Just making sure that I settle where I can on other continents. So the continent of Africa is really good. Don't forget, it's worth a huge amount to me. 2 food, 2 production on settling, as well as 15% faith in gold. That's the sort of stuff that builds up really quickly. So yeah, we can't let that get away from us. Muscat. Lots and lots of fun city-states on this map. We want to try and command as many of them into my empire as we can. Cultural Zulu. What is going on with this game? So many theatre squares for Zulu. I love this. This is awesome to see. We are throwing settlers out now, though. We've got a few cities all doing it. Hoping to go next era from, it'll be 6 cities in the medieval era, probably to about 15. That'll be my perfect amount, I think. Then settlers will begin to get so expensive they won't be worth it. Should be good up until that point. These are really good settlement spots, but again, same continent, so we are not prioritizing them for now. Gunpowder. We have my unique unit. It is tempting to go a little bit conquery. I won't lie. They're very strong. 60 range strength, 1 range, can build forts. It's so tempting. For now, let's focus on things like military tactics, buttress, and settling new cities. It's amazing how good they are as soon as you settle them. Very powerful cities that are being popped down. Now, again, some of these are not going to have the perfect Brazilian spots. You know, as good as a plus 10 is, a plus 12 is better, but plus 10, I mean, you can't get too much better than that. We'll take it. It's wonderful. It's good enough. Sometimes I buy a single strategic resource just purely so that it actually takes the exclamation mark away. It's like I need to know what I don't have, but if it's just the same resource over and over and over, it's like I can figure that one out. I know that isn't there. Oh, it's the unique Zulu thing. I love playing Zulu with this mod. That was so much fun. If you want a good civ that's a bit combat-y but has some really good resources, I would recommend it. Next up with the governors, 25% production towards holy sites and 10% towards all of the buildings within them. That's really nice. Good quality of life, that one for me. So, well, yeah, medieval first. This puts me now towards humanism and my unique thought, which I'm so excited to put down. I'll be able to spam it around the rainforest. Not around my preserves, but around the holy sites. Oh, yes. Oh, they culture bomb. Did I mention they culture bomb? They do indeed culture bomb. I'm very excited. We have a settler, and the road is already made. Excellent. Sending everyone in totally different directions, making sure we cover all of the available land to us. Patiti. Ho, ho, ho. And Chingati. Alright, okay, that's a find. Trade routes giving me faith on top of my ridiculous faith. We could become a faith emperor. This is what we want to do now. I'm going to claim the letter. The letter is very important for me. But then after that, Chingati's got to be a priority. I mean, Kilwa hopefully will help us with all of this stuff, but we'll see how that goes. Oh, I can snipe Newton quickly. 3 university and library and 2 science and universities. That's worth saving gold up for. Lovely. We already have 3 universities. Do I build a 4th campus first? I think I might. We got +5s in this city. Oh, amazing. Okie dokie. Yeah, we're doing good. Holy site complete. 51 production? You've got to be kidding me. That's ridiculous. Amazing. Just get these preserves down really quickly. I like opening with a preserve after the holy site if I can. Very good combination. In Gazakamu, being attacked or just fried by a volcano? That looks like it's being attacked. Zulu, you want to keep that one. That is a city-state that you would be friends with. Don't go destroying that one. Commercial hub. I mean, we've overshot on era score so badly. What can you do? Irene needed to be put down. Now we have a 3 governor, and we're going to start keeping down 25% religious pressure in every city and 0.2 faith for every population in every city. We were on 196, 208. Small bonus, but it all adds up pretty quickly. I realized I never built the grove. Whoops. Okay, let's do that quickly. You can see a lot of these tiles are getting improved now to work on. There's a couple of mines and things that need to be replaced. Take the plantation off the dyes. We're going to have some slightly unoptimized tiles in some locations, just purely in order to get good preserves, but I think we can wait for that. Oh, extra pop. That's in my perimeter city. Love it. Renaissance era. Our first golden age. I expect everyone to have gone golden. Yeah, big, slow start in this game. I'm thinking monumentality, just purely because of the amount of faith I'm generating, but now I think about it, Hicksonk Draconas would make sure that instead of getting 3 population cities, we get 6 population cities when they found. That would speed things up a lot, especially given the fact we are purely settling on different continents right now, and we have a huge amount of settler output. I don't really need monumentality. Yes, I've got a lot of faith, but I've got a huge amount of production as well. Ooh, that's a rogue decision-making thing. I don't need many builders at the moment. Maybe I will very soon, though. I'm going to go Hicksonk Draconas. I just get the feeling that's the better move, especially because I can move on this lake a little quicker, which is quite cool. Is this a lake? Yes, this is coast, isn't it? Feels like an inland sea. And finally, a very special shout-out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Waller Bear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy's Ursa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Sharky Bates, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Mr. Awesome, Frankincense Battlezord, Sleepy Lab, Bookaluke 79, The Nickerman, Bob Loblaw, Davalex, Geography Teacher. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!